Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have week number 5 of the UBL Low Tier, and we're taking on the commissioner himself, aka AutoMatthic. And I'm excited for this one. I haven't played Auto in a very long time, like a super long time. So kind of excited for this one. As always with Low Tier, it's always super fun and entertaining to play and to watch. So I'm excited for that. So the 6 mods that he brought, wasn't expecting the Manectric. Wasn't expecting the Manectric at all. I was very much expecting the Wishy-Washy because Scorch kinda goes in on his team. Goes in a little bit on his team because we're like sub coil. He didn't bring the throw either. So the reason I'm sub coil is because I know how much he loves to use like rest sleep talk on throw. So sub coil would be a way to set up on it. Probably can set up on a couple of other things, maybe like Clefairy you can probably set up on it. Scavalier we can maybe set up on it because we're definitely going to scare it out, so it's going to be interesting to see for sure. I don't know what I want to lead off with. I am kind of down to just lead off with Scorch because there isn't really anything on his team that that like super threatens me, because I don't think that Scavalier gets any rock type attack. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, in fact. So I'm just going to lock that in. If he leads off with Magmortar, it's going to be a little bit less than ideal, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, so Scavalier doesn't get any rock type attack, so I think we'll be fine in that regard. I think we will be fine in that regard. So good luck, have fun to my opponent Auto. Hopefully we'll make it a good one. I'm not going to lie, I built this team like a week ago because Auto went on vacation. So it's been like a week. Yeah, he does lead off with the one thing that I did not want him to lead off with. Okay, it's fine, I think. However, I think it's fine. This will be like, it's going to be good to see what type of like, what's his response to the Scorch. I wish I was like knockoff now instead of Power Whip. The reason I'm Power Whip is because he had a Pseudo Udo and a Wishy-Washy, which I was convinced one of the two was going to come. If I knew they weren't going to come, I'm just bringing knockoff, and then this is great for me. But unfortunately, not happening. I am Flash Fire though, so he cannot click a Fire type attack. I kinda want to click Coil just to see what type of set we're dealing with here, because if he's like Specs Thunderbolt, it's not going to 2-hit kill me unless he's Modest, but then I know. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna click Coil. Does this thing get any rock type attack? I probably should have checked that. Oh, it does get Rock Slide. Okay, I completely forgot about that. I 100% did not think that was going to... Let me open up a... It's probably best thing to do. Magmortar does in fact get a rock type attack, which I can tell you right now I did not know. But good brain, yeah, it does get Rock Slide and Rock Tomb. I guess I just overlooked that. So if he's physical, what other attacks may he have? He could have Brick Break, he could have Earthquake. Damn, this thing kind of goes in on my team. Do you get Sucker Punch? You don't get Sucker Punch. Do you get any Dark type attack at all? Dark type attack. Do you get any of them? You do get Thief. I don't know, because this thing kind of goes in on like everything on my team. That's very unfortunate. I think the play is to go Regirock regardless. This is probably going to force him to go into the Claydol, I would think. Where I feel like doubling out into Haunter would be the play. Yeah, because like there's no way that... Let me just see how much damage I do to a Claydol. Claydol. Ice Punch to like a max HP does like 40-ish%. I'm gonna go out into Gengar. I don't think there's any way in the world where he stays in here, so I'm gonna go into Gengar. Claydol should 100% come out. He goes into a Scavalier, actually. Interesting. Wish I would have clicked Rocks. I absolutely wish I would have clicked Rocks. I do have Fire Punch on this thing, but it's really not going to Oko him. If he's like max HP, Fire Punch is like 50%, which is a little bit less than what I would like it to do, so I'm gonna go out into Garbodor. Man, losing Scorch turn 1 was definitely poor by my part. I definitely did not think he was gonna Rock Slide me. I guess I should have checked that. He knocks me off. It's a little bit less than ideal because that's what I wanted to do to be able to chip down the Sneasel, which is unfortunate. So I think I'm just gonna go for Spikes because I think he can go for Drill Run right now. Do I just want to get damage off on this thing? How much is Drain Punch going to do? I'd imagine it's really not going to do that much. Garbodor. Drain Punch does, to a max HP, it does like 20-ish%, so I don't even think it's worth it. At the same time, he could just go Claydol, but I'm not in a position to overpredict, so I'm just going to click Spikes. He is going to withdraw probably into the Claydol, right? Potato, which is the Claydol. Okay. How much is Seed Bomb going to do to you? Claydol. You could definitely just click a Psychic type attack here, which I don't think it kills me though, right? I'm at 117, which is 67%. So if he's uninvested, if he's Psychic, yeah, he's definitely not killing me. So I want to go for the Seed Bomb. I'm expecting him to spin. Yeah, he does spin. And he's faster than me. Okay, so this Claydol has a lot of speed in him. This Claydol has a lot of speed in him. So I'm just going to Seed Bomb. How much is that going to do? Oh, that's an offensive Claydol. Or that was a crit. Yeah, no, that checks out. That checks out. What do I switch into this thing, though? I think Drampa comes in without too much of a problem, I think. I think. Because I'd imagine he's going to go for, like, Psychic. Yeah, he does go for Psychic. So we should be able to eat this relatively okay. Not as well as I wanted to, but still relatively okay. What did he have on his team? He doesn't have amazing things to deal with this. I think he's going to go out into Clefairy, so I'm going to click Calm Mind. I'm going to click Calm Mind as I think he's going out into Clefairy, which he does. Okay. This is kind of what I wanted because I can definitely set up in front of this thing. I can 100% set up in front of this thing. And just sort of like scout for damage. The only thing I have to be careful with is if he goes into Sneasel and clicks an Ice type attack. That could be a problem. I kind of just want to click Hyper Voice right now just so I can see more or less what type of Clefairy we're dealing with here. Okay, that does look to be Spadef. Ooh, he's toxic. Damn, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. So I'm definitely going to switch out. And I think going back into... I think going Haunter is actually a decent-ish play, because he's definitely clicking Soft Boiled here. Because he's at about 50-ish%. So if he doesn't click Soft Boiled, he's going to be in a position where he's probably going to die next turn. So I'm going to try to play a little bit aggressive, because I have to, because I lost Scorch turn 1, which is so bad. He clicks Wish. Okay. That's unfortunate. But I think this hit, yeah, I want to go for Shadow Ball. I know he's going to go out into Escavalier, but I just want to check damage on that Escavalier. I want to see how much we're going to do so I can then know if Fire Punch is putting him in, like, how much is Fire Punch going to do more or less, you know. Shadow Ball does... Ooh, that's definitely Assault Vested. Okay. And he's going to get a Wish back. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's definitely clicking Knockoff here. But I think the play is to go back out into Garbodor. I don't see a way where we're going to be able to win this game. Yeah, I initially I wasn't Life Orbed on Haunter. I was actually Spell Tag. But trading Haunter is always annoying because you have to trade it with an Everstone because... For some reason, you can't cancel evolutions in this game, and I forgot to check if I had a spell tag before I made that trade. I didn't, and I was registering my team, and I noticed that I didn't have a spell tag or an extra belt, so I just went Life Orbed. which is unfortunate. Iron Head comes off. It does a decent chunk of damage. I'm just going to go for another spike. I'm just going to go for spikes again. If he kills me, then fair enough. Yeah, he is just going to end up killing me. My problem now is I don't have something that immediately kills this thing because I lost my Scorch, which is terrible. Terrible news for me. Absolutely terrible. This thing's Assault Fist. He's going to have knockoff. He's going to have Iron Head. He's going to have X Scissor. He's probably going to have Drill Run after that. Maybe he doesn't have Drill Run, because if he had Drill Run, I think he probably would have gone for it there. Right? I could go Drampa, because he didn't get the Wish on Clefairy, so Clefairy is going to be weak. So I could go Drampa. Maybe force him out with the Flamethrower. Yeah, I think that is the play. I think that's the play. I think I just have to try to break his team as much as I can. Sneasel hasn't come out yet, and Sneasel is the biggest problem to my team, so it's just very unfortunate. Clefairy, if you are a Spadef set, I'm pretty sure you're in range of a 2-hit KO. I'm fairly confident in that, so I'm just going to click Hyper Voice twice. And that should definitely put him in range of dying, right? Actually, I don't know. If I get 2 good rolls, yeah, you look like you're in range of dying. You look like you are in range of the deaths. I could have clicked Calm Mind, but I didn't see a point in doing so because he goes Sneasel next turn and then he just kills me, so I'm just taking more damage unnecessarily. Leftovers is nice. Please be enough to kill him. Nice. Okay, perfect. So Clefairy goes down. Drampa picks up the kill on that. He doesn't have great Drampa switch-ins for sure, so definitely something I have to try to take advantage of. So hopefully it's good. The Manectric is going to be a problem though, because I know it's Lightning Rod, and if it does get Lightning Rod, not like it can do a lot to my Lantern, especially because I'm Rest Sleep Talk, but it's just going to be a bitch to kill unless I get like a burn on it or something. So he goes into Sneasel. Gets hurt by the spike, so he's not Boots, so getting up rocks would have been amazing. I am expecting him to be banded, honestly, because my team doesn't have a Dark Resist. So my Dark Resist is Spritzy, and Spritzy gets knocked off, and then that's game over. So I'm expecting him to be like Adamant banded, so I'm gonna try to check for damage. Goes for Triple Axle, actually. Okay. That did very much close to nothing. I actually did a decent amount of damage. 156, so that did... Whoops. I can type 156. That did 25%. Let me check Triple Axle. Yo, if I had Garbodor around still, that would have been so good. Okay, so he's not Adamant Banded. He's not Life Orbed either. So I'm not sure what he's going to end up being. I don't see a Scald switch in though, so I'm just going to click Scald. He's probably going to go Manectric, but I am honestly okay with that. I don't know what type of set he is. He's not Adamant Banded. Is he just Adamant? Probably just Adamant with no boosting item. I don't know what it could be. He's not Boots, so it's definitely interesting. So he's Leftovers on this thing. Okay. I think my play is to Scald again. I do need to get Rocks up as soon as possible, but getting rid of the Claydol first would have been great. Toxic, not too worried. I'm Rest Sleep Talk. Don't really care all that much. Really don't care about that. I mean, it forces me to rest, which is annoying, but it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. I think I'm going to rest this turn. Because I don't want him to go into something that's going to be able to kill me after. I don't think another Scald is going to kill him, so I'm going to click Scald. I don't think Scald kills him after the Leftovers. So he goes for Protect. Okay, so he's just Toxic Protect. It's fine, I'm Rest Sleep Talk, so I don't really mind too much. Now Scald definitely doesn't kill you, so I think I'm going to click Scald one more time. So he's Rest Sleep Talk, probably Volt Switch, probably something like that, I don't know. But I'm definitely clicking Scald again. Definitely clicking Scald again. Hopefully we can get a burn. Goes for Flamethrower. He's going to do just a little bit of damage to me. Not much at all. 117 to 99. Yep. I don't think I fucked up my math here. Yeah, because there's no way that Tox is going to do like 90 points of damage right now, right? I'm definitely not tripping. 99 down to... yeah, okay, it did 30 points of damage. Okay, so this is the turn where I click rest. This is the turn I click rest. Probably going to protect again. Yep, he does protect. But we got rest, we got the sleep talk. As long as I can roll a Scald instead of a discharge. It's also crazy how I just went for 3 Scalds and I didn't get a burn. Same thing with when I was playing Ultra Player. Lantern just can't get Scald burns. I don't know, and I don't understand why. It's just unfortunate. I definitely think I went for 3 Scalds, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 4? Yeah, I went for 4 Scalds and nothing. It's just annoying. Does Manectric have Lightning Rod or Volt Absorb? I'm pretty certain that it's Lightning Rod, but let me check. Because if it boosts up his electric type attacks, I don't give a shit. Lightning Rod, yeah, it does boost his thingy, so I'm going to go for Sleep Talk. He goes for Flamethrower, probably going to do close to no damage, 209 to, yeah, it does 19 points of damage. Can I get a rest? Can we get a rest? I mean, a Scald. That's what I wanted. Can we get a burn? Yeah, 5 Scalds, no burn. I don't know. My water is cold as shit. I don't understand what's going on with Lantern. It's the same thing over and over again, bro. Like, I just don't understand how that's possible. I don't understand how I can go for so many. He's definitely going to try to Toxic me, which is a smart play on his part. I could predict that and go for the rest. No, he can't Toxic me because I'm slower, so I'm going to be still asleep when he goes for something. So I am 100% okay to click Scald. Yeah. Man, if I got a burn on this thing like a couple of Scalds ago, it would have been so much easier, but my water is cold. Lantern's water is, in fact, a cold water. Alright, Lantern is definitely the key to winning the game. Lantern is definitely the key to winning the game. Because defensively, he may struggle a little bit to break it. Let me see if Magmortar is like fully physically offensive. Magmortar, because I don't think Rock Slide. I don't think he has to be physically offensive to kill Centiskorch with Rock Slide, but let's just imagine he is. Earthquake does 2-hit KO, so I do have to be careful with that. I do definitely have to be careful with that. Scald does about 60% back. Do you 2-hit KO Regirock? You do not 2-hit KO Regirock. Okay. Part of me really wants to go into Haunter right now, because he's either spinning or going for Earth Power. There's no way he clicks Psychic. So he's either spinning or going for Earth Power, and in either of those situations, Haunter is the play. Let's just hope this works out. If he predicts me, then fair enough, bro. Like, he predicted me. He predicts me, he predicts me. Yeah, he goes for Earth Power. Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and the play now is to Shadow Ball. And then if I can get rocks up after that, it's going to be really nice. He's going to withdraw. Spikes plus Shadow Ball may put him in range of Fire Punch, I think. Ooh, that's a crit, I think. Was it? It wasn't. Okay, well, I'm clicking Fire Punch. Clicking Fire Punch and Haunter should be able to kill a Scavalier, hopefully. Yep, let's go. Fire Punch Haunter puts in the work. Let's go. Fire Punch Haunter. I mean, he caught me off guard with the Rock Slide, even though that one I should have expected, because, like, Physical Magmortar is not really something that you're like, huh? That's a set? No, that's not the case at all. Physical Haunter, however, that's pretty neat, if I do say so myself. That's pretty neat. So he has Sneasel, Magmortar, and a very low Claydol left. I don't really have that many pieces either. But play is to go into Lantern. Play is to go into Lantern. I'm pretty sure he's going to click Knockoff this time. Lantern. Okay, clicks knockoff. That shouldn't really do that much. 172 to 118. That's not a lot of damage at all. He has Magmortar. Yeah. Let me just calc something. I think I can live 2 knockoffs. If he's just adamant, unboosted. Knockoff does 29%. I'm at 118. Fucking suck with numbers. 29 plus 2. If he gets 2 high rolls, he may get me. But if I can get a Scald Burn on this thing, I will be chilling. He's going to withdraw. Okay, Scald was the right play. I was so close to clicking Discharge. Was really, really close to clicking Discharge. Okay, so this thing's going to go down. He's probably going to bring in Magmortar next. JRicky. I don't think that's banded, unless that's Jolly banded. He could definitely be Jolly banded, actually, on Sneasel. I didn't do the best of jobs with calking. Choice band. Jolly Choice Band barely 2-hit KOs my JRicky. But I think this is the turn where I'm going to sack off Drampa. This is the turn where Drampa, I think, is going to die. If he goes for Flame Charge, it could be bad. Goes for Earthquake. Okay. 132 puts me at 75. So with the Toxic, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to kill me. If he doesn't have like Drain Punch or something already for me. Let me see. Drampa against a offensive Magmortar. Level 50, 252 with the Earthquake does. I'm at 75 HP, puts me at 41%. I mean, if he doesn't have a fighting type attack, I think we're going to be able to kill him. He does have Power Punch. I don't think that kills me though. Yep, that does not kill me. So we're going to go ahead and click Hyper Voice. Should be able to kill this thing. Yep, because we were +1 because of the Berserk. Nice, Drampa putting in work. It definitely did break down his team. A decent amount of damage. Decent amount of damage dealt by that. But I think the turning point in this match was the Fire Punch. I think that was the turning point in this match. I think he may be Jolly Banded, and if that's the case, there's no one move he can lock himself into to sweep me. So I think we have this one in the bag, boys. I think we have this one in the bag. I'm just going to click Flamethrower in case he just tries to Swords Dance up for something. No, just clicks Knockoff. Knockoff. Crit definitely mattered. Definitely mattered. And I think I'm going to go out into JRicky. Does JRicky have Drain Punch? I don't remember. As Power Up Punch. I think Power Up Punch should kill you, right? You're 4 times weak to it. You're very, very low. Sneasel. Power Punch does 76% because I don't want to miss, you know. Is he at 76%? I definitely think that's below 76%. Because I don't want to miss Rock Blast, so I'm clicking Power Punch. Probably going to go Low Kick. Unless he's banded, which he could definitely be Jolly Banded. I didn't do proper things when it comes to calcs. He could be Expert Belt. Definitely something he could be too, like Expert Belt Low Kick. But that doesn't kill me. Triple Axle, actually. Yeah, that did not much damage. Did he not have Low Kick? Is Power Punch enough to kill him? Let's go. We pick up the W. Ooh, after that first turn, things were looking grim for me. I was not in the right sort of like headspace to like play Pokemon because I don't know. It's been like a week and a half since I played the last Draft League game. But yeah, that's a GG to Auto. That was a really fun game. That was really back and forth. He caught me off guard with the Rock Slide on Centiskorch, even though like I should have checked if Magmortar got any Rock type attacks because it wouldn't be that crazy for him to run it. I do think the turning point was Fire Punch Haunter killing the Escavalier because the Escavalier was a pretty big part of his defensive core. And I was going to have trouble killing it because I lost my Centiskorch turn 1 and I didn't really have anything else that would have been able to take it out reliably. Lantern also, shout out to Lantern, it definitely put in work. It beat the Manectric set that he brought. He brought he brought Toxic, Protect, Manectric, Rest, Sleep, Talk. did absolutely perfect. No item lantern came in clutch as well, not taking as much damage from knockoff from Sneasel than it otherwise would have been. Because like Sneasel was the biggest problem when I was prepping. Because he could, I'm pretty sure he could run Adamant because of Haunter, even though maybe at level 50 he couldn't. But like Jolly Band or Adamant Band was a very big problem, but Adamant Band never two-shot my Lantern. So I'm happy with that as well. Yeah, no, I'm feeling good after that one because Auto is definitely a very good battler. I mean, he's just like you know, a staple in the Draft League community. Runs the Draft League website and all that, so I'm super happy to get that W because Auto has a scary team too, and he's been putting in the finest to work with it. I think he only lost last week against Skyrander, which is another phenomenal low tier player. So I'm happy with that. I think we moved to 4-1, so things are looking pretty good. Having fun with the team, having fun with the league. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. And if you are, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.